Over 200 terrorists have died in northern Nigeria yesterday, Tuesday, the 11th of November 2025. This is in the northern part of Nigeria, following a clash between two terrorist rival groups as to who should own Benue State. This is the same Benue State that Donald Trump said, this is the same northern region that Donald Trump said they are coming to take out terrorists, that people were saying that, oh, it should not enter Nigeria, it's not enter Nigeria. How do you explain the fact that Nigeria has reached a level where terrorists are fighting over who is in control, who owns what and who doesn't own what? How do you understand the fact that terrorists, ISIS and Boko Haram are fighting over territory? That territory that fighting over territory, killing 200 ISIS fighters. And this is not the first time. There have been several clashes between this terrorist network. The terrorists are now openly fighting that who should control what, who is controlling where. When Trump says he wants to come and attack Nigeria, terrorists in Nigeria, people say, oh, Trump wants to invade, Trump wants to invade. America was in North and South. America was in Korea to end the Korea War. America ended the Korea War. Look at how Korea is today. America entered Saudi Arabia, protected Kuwait, rather. America entered Kuwait, protected Kuwait. Look at Kuwait today. America says they are coming, people are making noise. Now terrorists are now fighting to control a big area in Benue State. Watch this video.
Next, we head to Nigeria, where a terrorist turf war has left around 200 people dead. Fresh fighting between rival jihadists in the northeast of Nigeria is the latest in a series of deadly incidents this century. The fighting took place between Boko Haram and rival militants from Islamic State West Africa Province, or ISWAP. It broke out in the village of Dogon Chiku, on the shores of Lake Chad, which is now almost completely dry. It is in an area located at the junction of Nigeria, Niger, Chad and Cameroon. The riverine corridor serves as an operating zone for jihadists who make money from taxing local fishers, loggers and herders. This is the latest violent episode in the fight for territory and influence in the wider region. While the exact death toll has not been confirmed, an intelligence source in Nigeria has said the casualty total was more than 150. The source is also quoted as saying the fighting is good news for us, while a vigilante group member who works with the Nigerian military said around 200 ISWAP terrorists were killed. Sources have suggested that higher casualties were suffered by the ISWAP, with several boats used by the militant group seized by Boko Haram. Let's now take a look at the recent history of violence involving jihadist groups in Nigeria. In 2009, following the killing of former Boko Haram leader Mohammed Yusuf, jihadist conflict has killed more than 40,000 people while displacing around 2 million in the predominantly Muslim northeast of Nigeria. In 2016, ISWAP splintered from Boko Haram, that allied with IS. This split has led to intense fighting between the groups ever since. In May of 2021, ISWAP launched an offensive in Sambisa, which had been Boko Haram's long-term base. The group kept abducted schoolgirls amid fierce clashes. And between December 2022 and January 2023, Boko Haram launched raids at 2 ISWAP bases. More than 100 ISWAP fighters were killed, with caches of weapons seized. Now, these latest clashes risk heightening tensions as both factions fight to gain superiority in the region. And this news flashpoint comes in the wake of recent comments from President Donald Trump, where he threatened military action against Muslim extremists in the country who he says are killing Christians. While this latest jihadist turf war is not linked to Trump's claims, this is another example of extremist tension and violence in Nigeria at a point where the nation's government is under an international spotlight.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is First Post Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.